Hello. Welcome. It's time for a another session of Phoenix Wright, the VTubing adventure. Oh man, it cracks me up still. Alright, anyway. Welcome back everyone to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Justice for All this time, where we've started the second game of the trilogy. And here we go. No accident. Ooh, I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Wait, who's saying this? Oh, damn. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. What are you on about, Maya? Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. What has happened? Hi, I love space. Do you like the silly rig that I put together to have Phoenix Wright be like here? You finished the first game? Nice. Me too. Have you started the second one yet? Because I've done the tutorial, and this is like the first real episode. Whoa, who's this guy? Oh, what depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with the day of sun, is what that girl said. Stake my life on it. Same case. Cool. As long as I don't spoil anything for you. Oh, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never get to end up under his knife. This man needs new glasses, is what he needs. I'm here today because of that incident. Malpractice at Gray's surgical clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medication mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. Shepard has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car to the accordion model. Wow, this guy's kind of not sympathetic at all. Right, about a year ago, all the tabloids... Oh, this is an old case, huh? 14 victims of medical malpractice in the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. For me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Huh? Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a while. No, her sister. Well, yes, I mean, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I in the wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. Must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Oh, that explains the text at the beginning of the case. Maya. Wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. Because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. Guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. That's good. Not counting training, this will be our first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Kurain village? Kurain? So this is Kurain village, Maya's hometown. Oh, what an adorable little haircut. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh. Well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. What we got going on in here? We got a phone booth, and there's no reception. Good. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Looks like the giant rock is called the Korean Boulder. It's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something. Rustic, thatch roofed houses where the other villagers live line the streets. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. Kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. Fey Manor, a place where Maya calls home. Easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Well, seems like a nice little place. Did I tell you? Let's ask her about the girl first. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fey. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also, Yep, she's a medium too. Probably is a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearlie is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearlie's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligent Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. Doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Hell yeah, burgers? Yes. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. June 19th, Faemana, the meditation room. I was just curious if I had anything in the evidence yet. I suppose it doesn't really matter yet since nothing's happened, but... Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. Hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Should I be worried that we're getting evidence about, like, the setup of everything? Is someone gonna die here? Let's examine first. Piece of cloth, a bunch of finely written characters. This one in English, it says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. No kidding. Door that leads to the channeling chamber? Iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there's a strong lock on the door to top it off. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Message probably should... This message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. Leads out to winding way. The weather outside looks real nice. Alright, not too much to see here. Let's talk about today's channeling. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Is this obvious? Gonna have a write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I will write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have a right. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh. I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about it from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Yes? Oh, hey, we can go to Winding Way. Gonna go here first. Wow. Garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? An incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. This is a very cracked looking pot. Really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. Time to move on. Small incinerator. Don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. Bit small to walk around in. All that incinerator piques my curiosity. Looks like there's a room over there too. Peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Side room meditation. Oh, let's check out the side room. This is comfy looking. This is the side room. Looks like it's more like a break room. There's bedding spread on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. Shouldn't disturb them. Who's sleeping there? Probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. Probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Oh, Inoshishis. Or, oh, it's a bear, not a boar. Korean village, the heart of channeling. The souvenir. I mean, you just spot bears here for them to spot you. Small alcove. If I had one of these in the office, it'd end up as a storage space. But here's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Is there a secret passage behind the scroll for ninjas to go through? First time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way in the little garden in the courtroom. Alright. Oh, this all seems nice. Let's keep going. Alright, let's go to the channeling chamber. Though, should we really be interrupting them if they're currently channeling? Wow, it's a strange atmosphere in here. It's flickering lights. Guess they're candles. Whoa, look at that hair. Wow. Wow. Good sir, who might you be? Ah! My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that, good sir. Good sir? She's talking about me. You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at my job. Why did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. A mirror? Oh, it's an altar. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of a sacred tree Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they become cursed. Yes, cursed. You really didn't have to talk down to me. Not that much of an idiot. I'm just looking, lady. Come on. Folding screen is really showing its age. All the edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is faded too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Some empty space beyond the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Someone could hide there and pretend to be a spirit. Where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. There's like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Interesting. I wonder what her jacket says. Ask her about everything. And so, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That's a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loveliness of my power to the master's. That's how it is. I really hope that she doesn't, like, attack Maya or something. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. I've never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong. That is why while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that, she's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating you with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Oh, Maya's probably like getting ready, I guess, so maybe I'll just walk around between rooms. Hey! You, hold on. This guy's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard... Wait. Southern accent? Is it? Could it be? Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what? A year? You're a lot, a lot of hair. Oh, that's good. You are a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Chandler's about to get started. Is that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? Been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. I mean, maybe? Kind of? Sort of? We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? I won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after all this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. I immediately don't trust her. Also, like, that her aunt's name is Morgan is, you know who betrayed Camelot, right? It's just the same. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go! Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How can we get allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. Why, yeah. This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Excuse me? Hey now, what was that just now? Go inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Eh, excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya. Maya's in there. Break into the chamber, ask Morgan what to do. Ooh. Let's be respectful. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow belly, chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already! But the key! That key is one of a kind. In this world, there's only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. Oh, there's really no other way. Alright. Stand aside. I'm gonna break the door down. Wait, please. That sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. Funny, what's going on here? This gal, she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Maya's been possessed. And cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good, Lottie. I saw a genuine mysterious phenomena. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. Scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? Reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much. Well, I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. So I got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. I just have to wait.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again?
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
Actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. Have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jimshoe. Oh god, she messed up his name. I totally didn't even see it.
Ah, my name isn't Jimshoe.
But then went into the channeling chamber. Guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Nothing new to examine though, right? Huh. Man, this is gonna be one heck of a doozy of a case. Is someone still sleeping here? Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? No, actually the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So like, a murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's well, words I'm looking for. It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Shit, I accidentally clicked through. My name is Eenie Meenie. Eenie Meenie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Psychology? That's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomena, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. It's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? Like, I had a really good nap and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight. She seems a little, is she foreign? Is that why she's having trouble with the whole murder thing? So what brings you here today? Like, so I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause like, talking to dead people and like multiple personalities are my thing. Let's see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm like allergic to sesame seeds. They like must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I like felt sick and came in here to like sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I like slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. It sounds like she's trying to hide something. Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it. I also feel like she's just putting on an act. Oh, wait, can I... Oh, I can present profiles, right? So can I ask her about Dr. Gray? I'm, like, totally bad at remembering people's names. Oh. But I, like, remember seeing that face somewhere before. Like, I think. Well, thanks for trying. Didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead. But do you know who Maya is? Oh, hey! That's like Maya Fey, right? She's like totally way famous. Like, well, people like us, you know. Way famous? Maya? I mean, like, she's like the daughter of the master, right? At least you remember some things. Nope. Huh. Interesting that there was something there, though. For Maya, at least. You know, she doesn't seem to know anyone else. She definitely doesn't know Gumshoe. Do you know yourself? This face... Like, I think I've seen it somewhere before? What? You're joking, right? Like, of course I am, silly. Oh, thank goodness. Well, thanks. I'll talk to you later, I suppose. There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? Seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Interesting. Where did she go? Did she run up to this? Nope. I wonder if you could... Oh, ooh, she's back. Okay. Interesting. So she runs away. But it's interesting that we can kind of respawn her. I wonder if I present... Let's see, we could present our attorney badge to her. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. What if we present Maya to her? Nope. Alright, small child with a key to the murder scene. You do whatever you were doing. Ooh. Interesting. No one's here anymore. But if she has the key, then that means it's open now, right? The police are busily running here and there. Don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gum, she looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? Shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the dick was first stabbed, then he was shot. Wow, that is something else. Look at this, like, bunch of dirt back here. Hey, pal, no touching without my permission. Just looking at it. Yeah, I can't be too careful with if a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? Because if I want to search the room, I'm going to have to come back later. I assume I can't. Yeah, I can't check that out until later. Okay. Alright, let's go outside. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God damn it, don't let it be next! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body in your hands. Mine. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. Just too much, I say. What's too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less glory. What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? Took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Oh, she did. 2 even. The Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I don't know who's scarier. Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? We have. Just the last time it was, you know, a little different. Maybe while she's distracting the cops, I can go in and look in the channeling room. Oh dear, madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. Gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. Can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ugh. Morning. I must have nodded off at some point. Hope Maya's okay. Should hurry and get to the detention center as soon as possible. Nick! Maya! What am I gonna do? Never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Clearly think of it. The first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Actually, we technically met in the office. Just saying. We got hauled down to the detention center after, but we met at the office. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring the case quite yet, but you have to be nice to me. I understand. Oh, Maya. Don't worry. We'll prove it was all a plot by your aunt, I bet. Wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. I wonder if there's like something interesting out of the window that he watches the entire time. So you're the master or something of the Korean school channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. A supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. It's sounding kind of creepy. Beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes in my body, I lose myself. In the moment. The music. Can't ever let it go. You only get one shot, or a chance to blow. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Mom's spaghetti. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. Couldn't move. It was unbearable. Really suffocating. When something like that. I see. No idea what to say to that. There's a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah. Can't quite place it. I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When's the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, zero prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait, This jewel. And this is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly. I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. What? How? I'm gonna travel 2 hours away, kidnap a small child, and bring her to court? Maya, that's a little weird. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? Sure, she'll be a big help to you. Can you tell me more about your creepy aunt? I can't face my aunt right now. Not now. This has happened. Sorry, Maya, I'm sure she understands. She's on our side after all. Yeah, I know, but still. Pearly. She definitely has more than me. Huh? What are you talking about? Who I think the next master should be. I mean, she's got more spiritual power than me. She always works really hard at her training. I'll go bring the mood down even further. Do you know who you are? I can't base myself. That's kind of funny. That's the guy I killed. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I pull this picture out? That's a lot of heart, right? That girl after the next sensational photo. I guess some things never change. Felt terrible during the questioning session. I mean, Gumshoe kept looking at me. These really sad eyes. So, what do you think about this person? Huh? Guess I can't expect her to know anything about this person. Interesting. Sorry, Nick. There's nothing really special about it. Yeah, but what about my attorney badge? There's nothing special about it! Maya! I worked hard for this badge, damn it. Also, hi Tech Robo. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking the posture. Have a good Thanksgiving. Oh, I can just up and go to Karain Village whenever I want, huh? Interesting. Is the doctor here? Phew, I feel I've been gone forever. Only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Oh, here it is, right on top of my desk. The only thing you left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice of gauge surgery. Charlie? A quite decorative plant. Memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room might be in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. Poster of the TV action hero samurai, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and Attorney's Office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess I can stay. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable role. They mock me. Actually, I neglected them for so long a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days I should try to build the courage to read one, I guess. Bro, I feel that. I have a couple books that have been sitting on my table next to where I sit when I work that I've been meaning to read for like a year. Or not quite a year, it's not that bad yet, but almost a year. Like 10 months. It's my desk. Keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. I wonder what happened in that room yesterday. Who am I gonna run into first? The aunt or Pearly? The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. I'm gonna go this way, because we ran into Pearly over this way before, so... Oh, Pearl's in here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, she's still here. Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The seismology too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. Nah, it's okay. Like, it's really, huh? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about again? If a lot I ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomena, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much more me to like study here. Like what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. Suppose this village is the real thing after all. So like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. She sort of seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Oh, hi, Trollmeister. Did I do something to my hair? Yeah. Little something made a really shittily put together model for for Phoenix Wright. Have you heard about the murder? It's like totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was this. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about this? Oh. I don't really want to show her. Wow, it's a Magatama. Aw, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. Should be my line. Would you take a look at this? Hey! It's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No, I'm a lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R. Like, so is that what you are? What do you know about this person? I'm like, sorry, but it's totally like time for my nap. And I like totally don't care about that person anyway. I think we got this information yesterday. You surprised me you knew that? Well, like, I totally know everyone related to the occult. Maya's like an idol among spirit mediums. Maya? An idol? Guess stranger things have happened. That's Morgan Fay. Like, she's been totally helpful. Did she just bow to the picture? So what about her? Oh, nothing in particular. I just want to know what you knew about her. Well, like, she's a really good person? I see. Like, totally. Let's present another medium for her. Okay. She knows nothing. Alright, well, thanks for nothing. Let's go to the crime scene. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Should take this chance and thoroughly check the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh shit! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear. Sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Okay, as soon as I look at this bloodstain though. So where the medium sits. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center. Right, but the blood is on his side. It's suspicious about, like, that there's a thing behind here, you know? This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Oh, 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. 8 inches off the ground. Did someone lie down and fire up? Some empty space on the floating screen. Light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Hope no one's hiding there. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. The spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and self-steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit, but Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that's why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be? That folding screen there is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Guess this is just some dilapidated old screen after all. Yeah, and it's got a hole in it. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, is the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I say hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I would tell her. Interesting. Meditation room is on the other side of this heavy looking door. The lock on it is broken because I broke it. Okay. Let's go to try to find Pearl, I guess. I'll try the winding way again. Oh, there she is. Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you. Well, I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? But I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh, shit, son. It's true. We're gonna continue the main family's lineage. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. Must be true love. What? I'm being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid. I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Hell yeah. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yeah, for example, I studied the Karain technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Does that relate to spirit mediums in any way? Not that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Yeah. I'll take that evidence. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. The Black Key. Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute just to call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It'll let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Oh, I didn't get to question her about profiles. I wanted to ask her about her aunt. Alright, well, let's go to the side room. There's someone over here who has a secret. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What?
No. How old do you think I am?
I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
Oh boy. Huh. What is that?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Psyche locks?
Huh. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how? Aw, mini-game time?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this thing a try. So that's neat. There's like a minigame outside of the courtroom. Oh, it's got a little lock icon. Can I ask you again? Do you know Dr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy.
Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. No choice but to remove the lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. So first we present this. The victim.
Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
Try to show that the possibility existed for now. Something that shows a connection. Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Ouch, guess didn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearls did warn me. Make a mistake, it will hurt. But I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. Indirectly, no. Something that shows a connection. I mean, it's got to be a profile then, right? Had a malpractice and murdered during a chain link. I mean, you know Maya, who knows him. Here's your proof.
What is that?
Oh god. Maybe I don't have the evidence I need.
Indirectly know him.
Something that shows a connection.
Huge fan of the occult. Can't be it. Well, I mean, she said she was a not a victim, whatchamacallit, a patient. I don't think I have whatever I need. Doing research in parapsychology. Surgeon. Yeah, that's not really... I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Investigate some more clues. Ooh, what's this? Where'd this box come from? Sure, this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big. Mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Interesting. Channeling costumes? Korean village, the heart of channeling. Isn't it cute? I totally bought that. Oh, so it's yours, huh? Yeah. So like this village is really famous for like channeling the bears. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay. You ever see a bear, they just play dead and they like leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because like fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? Probably. I mean, clearly she's definitely the person we're supposed to unlock, right? Is there... Okay, maybe we'll get some new stuff here. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be a lawyer, I bet. Yes. Ah, really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something like that? Something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. I mean, you know, kids like guns. It's fine. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. Talking about proof, we got a few pieces. Got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's gonna testify tomorrow. Must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. Wonder where camera captured. Besides, you must have realized it by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all those tabloid shows years ago. Last year, sorry. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspaper from last year and, huh? I was sworn I kind of had a art, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It's really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. Got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. Which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. Can change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Excuse me? Excuse me. How in the fuck is Von Karma gonna be the prosecutor? Isn't he in jail? What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma is an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. Never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in.
The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually the successor. Successor? Interesting. Oops, I need to use the present button. I wish that there was a present button always on the court record, so you could just like hop through it. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Minnie, nurse at Gray surgical client, died after falling asleep. Oh, they're sisters. Motive. There we go. That's the evidence I needed. So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young. Like 13. And lost trial since. How the hell is a courtroom letting a 13-year-old be a prosecutor? That's not legal. No. You can't work till like you're like 14. What? Okay, now wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? A prodigy like that I would have heard something about. Huh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? Probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. Wait, now that he's gone? What do you mean now that he's gone? Is Miles no longer a prosecutor? I like that this lock is like weirdly, like in comparison, like the model versus the lock, like the lock is way more high def. There we go. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mini? Mini is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mini wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Wow. We're a real, like, Hercule Poirot, aren't we? This is cool, though. Like, there's more to learn after you've unlocked it. That's neat. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. Whoa. My sister's name was Mini. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard. It's like that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. And so like, are we done?
I like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time is pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Cool. That's kind of neat that they sort of bring in the like proof objection-y type deal that you do in the courtroom into the investigation. So I'll go outside, see if there's anything here. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I've never left Crane Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're gonna meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? Well, it's out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Oh shit! It's Mia! Even without me being here, looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister, my mentor. She's a top-notch defense player, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. And just fucking opens her shirt. I don't know why. Must be hot in the spirit world or something. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So tell me all about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. Told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Yeah, because it's that easy, huh? Not guilty evidence. I want to talk to her about this chick. Doesn't know who that is. I'm afraid I might have caused Aunt Morgan a lot of stress. When I left Karain, I left Maya in my aunt's care. You know, something like this happens. Really, she really grew up. I left Karain Village a long time ago. She probably doesn't remember a thing about me by now. Can't see Maya when I'm in her body like this. But I can tell she's very lonely and sad. Take good care of her, will you, Phoenix? I will. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. Could you take a look at this? Is that really all you have, Phoenix? There's no time left. Try to show me something that will help you in tomorrow's trial. This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? Looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up? Up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on. Show me the key to this case. Key, huh? I'll show it to her, the key I hold. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is? That's enough. But... how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with the turn for the surprising. Wait, what? Oh. Jeez. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psych locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that should hide under lock and key from even me. Do we really have 3 pieces of evidence that, like... what in the world's going on? To be continued. Dun 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 dun. Interesting. Let's put it right there. Man, I am weirdly tired today. Maybe it's just warm in my apartment or something. No. I know what it is. I know why. Do you know why I am weirdly tired today? Because I had a really good dinner. That's why. I had Nepalese/Indian food. So this thing that looks like vomit, that's lamb korma, I believe is what I ordered. Which is really good. And then that's that bread that begins with a P that I don't remember. It seems like prahalayala or something like that. Good rice, some hot garlic chicken with peppers and things, and then some momos. Oh, and the piece of resistance. The thing in the plastic here is a mango lassi, which is like yogurt and mango all like churned up together into a tasty drink. Really good. Really, really good. But I had that for dinner, so I think I must be feeling tired because I had really, really good food that makes me want to go to sleep. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, You mean... No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get you to those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. Wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Did you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Oh, she's so precious. I can't. Oh, it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. How the fuck did this girl run from some like outback steakhouse looking village all the way over to a courthouse in the middle of a city? She doesn't know what a train is, but still she managed to get here? Oh, I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I've seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya, I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Courtroom is commenced shortly. Please proceed in the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? I don't think he's dead. This feels like bait. I'm surprised that they don't have like tiny little... Probably there. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Wait, Von Karma's successor? Is it a daughter? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? I mean, it's not that she's a woman that surprised me. It's that, like... she's a little hot. Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. She's a fucking, like... Is that a riding crop or a whip? Good lord. Revenge. It's about her father? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! I'm talking. I don't think you're supposed to do that in the courtroom. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, I'll go down on you, alright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. But very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. Plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense and said that you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. This scares her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. I don't know, I think she's pretty cool so far. I like her giant shoulder pads. They remind me of, oh, what's the name of that anime? It involved space and, women versus men in space, basically. And there was this really, really cool girl with, like, turquoise hair. Oh, man, it's not gonna come to me, but it was an anime. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe, detective at the local precinct. Ah, get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. Everyone please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? Quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes into the channeling, the gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. The cause of death was the stab wounds, right? The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Ooh, contradiction, motherfucker! But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. How did no one, like, he didn't scream? So the victim was stabbed before being shot. What is the victim's autopsy report, sir? Yeah, that's a contradiction right there with the fact that there's a bullet hole in the thing over there. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Face, were also on the grip, sir. So there was a struggle. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Watching their hands right there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Oh god, look at that face. Help. Help. Help, I'm down bad for Von Karma. Grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire. That gets real hot, pal. There are definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. Of course, Maya's face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Ugh, it does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. That's what makes it sound like Maya had stabbed with the intent to kill. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who only listen to the foolish opinions of their foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at one point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Doesn't matter then, which was first. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. 2 shots fired. Bears both their fingerprints. And then the murder weapon only has hers. The date and time of the death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. Went from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes. Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See? Just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. I guess I should have presented instead of pressed the entire time. It's a huge decision. I better think this all the way through. So, we have this as a contradiction. Maybe. Or at the very least, we have this as in like... wait, not this one, sorry. This one. Like that hole is here, and they were over here. So that must have been the first bullet that happened during a struggle, which would indicate self-defense. But it would be self-defense on the part of the ghost, not Maya. So we had to plead that she's not guilty. We plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. Can't let that happen. Your Honor? Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Did she just whip my finger? You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Did you make this one up, Von Karma? Sorry, pal. There's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Ooh, there's a bullet hole. Do you see that? The defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Bullshit. They were definitely fighting back. There's a bullet hole. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see, the court accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could the situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution have to offer. Feel free to soak off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. That's disturbing. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating pieces of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. You can see it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Bullshit. Oh, you can't check it. This evidence clearly confirms. Wait, really? It doesn't? Ah, fuck me. I don't think that's true. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? You find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Ugh, we're in real trouble now. Only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Commerce, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow. Attacked and killed a person who was not fighting back. But she was. Two shots were fired. And there's only one bullet hole. There's 2 shots fired. Really? But 2... How do I show this? Like, he was definitely fighting back, right? There are blood splatters on it. Did the blood splatters show that he was fighting back? I mean, there was a hole on this thing when they showed the full picture. Really? You're not... God damn it. Am I supposed to be using the Magatama? Without a doubt was not fighting back. Can I use this on him? Nope. Right, never mind. My bad. I thought maybe there'd be like... I don't know, maybe thought there was something with that. Okay, let's press on everything again. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal? Come now, Mr. Wright, there's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her Chinling costume today too. She's not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that's the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So are there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well, If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. I bet off more than I can chew, which I do. No, I need to see that hole again. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Right fucking there. Right there. Look at it. Look at it, it's right there. Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? From this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve on this costume. The sleeve? Wait, hold on. Hold on, something weird might happen. But ignore it for a second, okay? It's... Where is it? Objection. There we go. There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. We'll put our arms back down now. Is she actually smiling? How else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree, there's a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true, the evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then no way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue your testimony. Yes, sir. Tact and killed a person who was definitely not fighting back. Bullshit! Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? You call me by my full name, it's kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. Seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright. The wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What's that are you finished yet laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Ooh. Now that you... Why, that's right. Which means, the defense has yet to prove anything at all. Well, yes, that is true. Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired at it in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario all by myself? Ugh. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used his last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario I put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it makes sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. No, then your cross-examination, please. There's no motive here, by the way. So I don't really... Like, there's literally no motive. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Karain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Karain channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly would you say he was?
Actually, I went to get blood the other day. Afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Ugh. Sorry.
While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from?
Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something?
The victim took a shot because they were too close. He missed.
So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal. But yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Oh yeah, really glad you weren't hurt.
The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim had already taken off the safety. The safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it, just by pulling the trigger.
Even me, I wonder. Now, do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony sort of makes us look very bad, but there's got to be a contradiction there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. You can feel it. So, is she really that much bigger? Like, she doesn't seem big enough to do that, honestly. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Victim took the shot, but they were too close, so they missed. I mean, that would explain this, so it's not really a contradiction. And then we have this tiny, smooth, this fruit knife.
Use the last of his strength to fight back. Trailing there's a lot of chance to stab the victim in the chest. There's no reason for it though. Also, we talked about channeling. I just don't see how, like, this person... I don't think it's actually going to present anything. Like, I don't think it's going to do anything if I present it. But, like, I don't see it. Nope. Alright, clear. Or finds Maya Fey guilty. Alright. Sorry, Maya. I have failed you. Oh, that is a fast turnaround, though. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. The victim used the last of his strength to fight back. And while the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. They were too close, he missed. Two shots fired. There's my... I don't really know what... Like, there's... This thing about the channeling feels like a possible avenue, but... Here we go, wait, so... There's in the middle of channeling. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. Okay. The victim used the last of his strength to fight back. Stabbed in the chest, then shot. I mean, you said he would have been like super busy, or sorry, super dizzy and whatnot. So could he really have fought back like that? But then that doesn't really take a step forward, does it? A small fruit knife. Would the fruit knife really do that much damage? While the two were fighting, he took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. I don't... I know that the key is important, but I don't think it's important yet. Also... So wait, the victim was here. She was there. The shot misses, goes through her sleeve, hits the, hits that thing. What if he thought he was like seeing the ghost, panicked, shot the gun, missed, and then maybe someone was hiding and jumped out to attack?
I don't know. She died after falling asleep at the wheel. Victim took the safety off. Gotta be a conviction in there, so I have to find the truth. There's nothing. Sorry, I'm speeding through this trying to figure out what I'm supposed to go after. Stab him, didn't kill him, but he leaves blood loss. Maybe that? The blood loss makes it seem like he wouldn't be able to do it. And he had bought it. He bought a handgun. Why would he bring a gun? Taking precautions. So, why did he bring a gun? That seems like it's gotta be part of it, right? Nope. Huh. Didn't took a shot, but they were too close. Uncover the truth. One year ago, malpractice. Mimi nurse died. 8 inches off the ground. Was gray shots. A small fruit knife. I don't know. Interesting facial expressions though. Why would you? Nope. I'm gasping at straws right now. None of this really makes much sense to me. Like, wait, but she wasn't channeling, right? Because she was dreaming. But it's not like we can bring that up in court, right? There's no way to bring it up, so... the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. To fire a hole through the sleeve into the folding screen? Or maybe someone shot it through the sleeve. Shot in the forehead. which one's like that feels like something that Von Karma doesn't want us to use. This is weird. Why did he bring a gun? Because they were too close, he missed. Because they were too close, he missed. Because they were too close, he missed. But they're not that close. No. Gosh. Man, I got dumber or this game got harder. One or the other. Well, the two are fighting, the victim took out his gun. Like this is the part that feels the weirdest. The fact that he has a gun on him is bizarre to me. Stabbed in chest and shot at blank range. Wait. They took out his gun. Well, they fought over the gun, right? No? They must have fought over the gun for both their prints to be on it. The victim took a shot, but missed. The defendant picked up the opening, took the gun, and ended it. He took the gun and ended it. But it's on the wrong side of the shot. Oh no, because if they shot at me. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole. Why would they think they needed to use the gun? Why would they use the gun when they knew we were right outside? That doesn't make any sense either. Like, why would they kill someone in a locked room? If the music doesn't change, then I know it's not right. Also, what is going on with there we go. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Saw her chance to stab the victim. No, why? It doesn't make sense for like, why would you do that in a locked room? An old steel key, a green jewel set in the center of the key's grip. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I could try the profiles, but I don't really know who to actually... Murdered during a channeling, had a malpractice incident, was arrested while channeling. Channeling prodigy. I can't like I can't present her as an expert on channeling, right? No. I don't know. I feel bad going back and forth like this. There's gotta be a contradiction there somewhere. So what's red? Channeling is red, right? Channeling is in red. She's channeling with the technique. The nurse's build. Channeling techniques, the nurse's build. This has any red. He got it out the black market 2 days before. So I mean, he expected violence then, right? That feels like the biggest like smoking gun we have. It's the fact that he brought a gun with him into a channeling. Died from malpractice. Died after falling asleep. No, we can't use this as like a thing. Okay. What about presenting the doctor himself? Had a malpractice incident, murdered during the channeling. Nope. Man, God, I need a hint. None of this makes any sense. Like... Why? Like... I don't know. Like, it feels like it's pretty important, right? He missed. I mean, I know he hit this, but that's not relevant yet, right? Ugh. Yeah. The court is adjourned because fuck you. I don't... Right, I clicked load, right? Yeah. Okay. Why? What can I use? Stab in the chest, gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. We have like the motive to some extent, or like things relating to it. We have the fact that he missed. Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Wow. But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Must be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. No. There's a fatal flaw in our argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw. Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Has to be a standard explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. It must be a piece of evidence that contradicts my thinking. So, doctor's here, Mia's here. If Mia pushed him and he took a shot, then he would be firing upwards, right? Like, if he's on the ground, then he's firing up. So the evidence that contradicts that is this. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. It's really that clueless. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order. Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. She would have been right here. Well, actually, she would have been right here. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna mess up and get screwed out of my court thing. I mean, she must be here? She's got to be like in line with this, so somewhere around here. Uh-oh. His face is scrunched like he just smells some serious bad brush. That is, I mean, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Oh, fuck. Done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Okay. So she would have been right here. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there'd be gunpowder burn present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah, curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Yes? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bat. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wow. I'm touched. My brain cells. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh, all the things to inherit. Why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective? How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How's it all my fault? You can start repairing your stand by doing something. When the rest assured, your punishment will come later. But punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we'll hear from the next witness. To be continued. Yeah, I'll save, I guess. I think I'm gonna stop there because I'm tired, and my brain doesn't work. I did have to like go and like hunt down for a hint on the internet, so I went to the Ace Attorney fandom, aceattorney.fandom.com, and the wiki page for this thing has like a breakdown of everything. So I like scrolled through the paragraphs until I could just barely see like the section we were in. So, and it said burn, the burn print thing was it, or whatever it's called. So yeah, sucks to have to like look up like that, but man, that was not obvious at all. So We'll talk to Maya next time, but I'm going to stop for tonight because I am sleepy. I had a lot of food for dinner, and I want to rest, basically. So tomorrow is a day. Is tomorrow Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving 2022? Thursday, November 20. Yeah, so tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I don't have any plans at all. Like I'm not visiting any family this year or anything like that. So I don't have any plans not to stream. So I will most likely see you all tomorrow for some Ring Fit. Probably the last of the Ring Fits, perhaps, because we're fighting Drago. So we'll do that and then follow it up with something else. So bye for now. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your day. I imagine that I probably won't see anyone tomorrow on stream, because hopefully you're all spending time with your family and enjoying tasty food and what have you. So I will catch you all later. Bye for now.